If you weren't glued to your television on TGI Friday nights during the early to late 90s, you truly must have been living underneath a rock. There's no way we can forget the classic lineup of shows which included Full House, Step by Step, Boy Meets World, or Hangin' with Mr. Cooper. But perhaps the most famous of them all was the William Bickley and Michael Warren series phenomena, Family Matters.
Hey, there's no better way to spend Friday night than watching TGIF with your family.
Which starred our man of the hour, American actor, writer, and producer, Jaleel White. With oversized glasses and suspenders, 12-year-old Jaleel White bum-rushed into the hearts of Family Matters viewers when he first portrayed Steve Urkel, the nerdy neighbor of the Winslow family. Urkel was scheduled to appear for only a single episode of Family Matters, but the overwhelmingly positive audience reception to the character prompted a refocus on the overall direction of the series. Some cast members were initially not pleased with this change in tone. It was unexpected that White's oddball next-door neighbor betrayal would steal the show's limelight. Jo Mary Payton, who played family matriarch Harriet Winslow on Family Matters, recounts that none of the original cast was happy with the change, stating, "I think along the way it got to be a little resentful, but it was just an adjustment that we had to make. We weren't happy about it." Over time, the cast came to accept White's starring role and embrace the nerdy icon throughout the 9-season run of the beloved ABC sitcom.
You guys have got some real A-list people here!
But we're not here to talk about what you guys already know about Jaleel White's run on the hit family comedy series. We're here to show you what he's done in between the show's fantastic run and what he's been up to since. Sonic the Hedgehog.
I did over 100 episodes of Sonic the Hedgehog.
For those of you who forgot, or maybe were too young to truly experience the Sonic Mania craze as young kids, Sonic was undeniably one of the greatest video game characters of all time. Sonic was beyond popular, and the Sega brand has sold over 140 million copies of Sonic games in the last 20 years. But specifically, Sonic as a cartoon character, otherwise known as the lovable blue hedgehog we all love, was voiced by none other than Jaleel White for the last 2 decades throughout various multiple cartoon series. He started voicing the iconic character initially in 1993 with Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, voicing the character for a 65-episode run. That turned into 26 more episodes of Sonic the Hedgehog, which ended its run in 1994. From there, he also became involved in a Sonic Christmas special, aka Sonic Christmas Blast, in 1996, and eventually returned in 1999 to do more Sonic work for 40 episodes of Sonic Underground. White was brought on to voice Sonic in a 2013 fan-made film entitled Sonic.
Impressed?
Although White was not involved in the live-action film of Sonic the Hedgehog, which was released in January 2020, he seemed to bear no harsh feelings about it, stating at Comic-Con in 2019 that, "I didn't get a call. I'm not going to take it personal, but I think we are all going to be optimistic about this because we're all such big Sonic fans." For all the hardcore Sonic fans out there, Jaleel White will always be our original introduction to the coolest hedgehog to come out of Emerald City. It's Purple Urkel. 710 Labs founder Brad Melchenker met Jaleel White on a flight, and shortly thereafter the pair connected over their passion and love for the cannabis plant. The duo became close friends over the years, and conversations soon developed organically into a profitable project. Melchenker recalls that White was on a mission to find the perfect cannabis strain to represent what he believed to be of good quality. Not only that, but he also wanted to find the most flavorful purple cultivars and had been collecting seeds over the years just for this purpose. Lo and behold, It's Purple Urkel was born. The now popularized cannabis line launched back in April of 2021. The It's Purple logo features an outline of the Steve Urkel character, with his signature glasses and high-top fade haircut that blends into a purple haze. White, who is a self-proclaimed foodie, calls It's Purple Urkel a lifestyle brand that celebrates adventure and food. And what's going to enhance adventure and food more than some bomb-ass weed, he stated. The Ever After podcast. With his podcast, Ever After, Jaleel White sits down with former child stars of the past for a discussion on their own experiences growing up famous and dealing with the pressures of fame and fortune. The podcast features the likes of Keke Palmer, Raven Simone of That's So Raven, also Tyler James Williams of Everybody Hates Chris, and many more other exciting guests. White, now a fully grown adult parent himself, fondly recalls on his mid-90s fame and provides a space for former child stars to be open and honest on the pitfalls and unforeseen tragedies that plagues the underworld of the Hollywood scene. The podcast was so successful that it was given the green light to move from podcast to a 30-minute TV pilot via Topic and Audio Up platforms. The series shot around LA and was a continuation of the podcast, keeping the talk show format. The pilot aired on Topic on August 26, 2021 and featured Beverly Hills 90210's Brian Austin Green as the first guest. Other notable guests who have been featured include Danica McKellar, who played Winnie Cooper from famed television series The Wonder Years, and Mayim Bialik, the lead star of Blossom and The Big Bang Theory. Jaleel White has certainly had a long-standing and successful career starting from the tender age of just 3 years old. He will forever remain in our hearts as the coolest nerd to ever bombard our television screens for 9 consecutive years straight without fail. However, his legacy is much bigger than portraying a nerd with a high-pitched voice and colorful suspenders. He's a talented producer, writer, comedian, and above all, an incredibly dedicated father and influencer beyond his years. He's a creative who desperately wanted to leave the Urkel character in a permanent suspension after Family Matters was canceled in 1999. But instead of downplaying his most beloved role, he has instead chosen to evolve with it and used it to his advantage to remain just as relevant as he has always been. And with that, we'd like to thank you all for stopping by. Be sure to check out our other content as well as like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Share your thoughts and ideas about the video in the comment section below. Until next time, this is Randall with Pack Matinee, encouraging you all to keep on keeping on and never stop believing.